Question number 1 from divergence and curl. Very straightforward question. It's a straightforward. It is written: find divergence and curl of vector f bar, where this f bar is a gradient of the function x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. Yes, anyone? Tell me the step number 1 where we should start. Where we should start here for this question. Yes, obviously the step 1, we should start with a gradient. We should find out a gradient of this function. Let me find out a vector f bar first. So we are going to denote this bracketed function by the notation. Let us phi is a given function which is x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. So this is the function phi. Therefore the vector f bar will be, which is a del phi, gradient of phi. By definition of a gradient, we have the formula dou phi by dou x I cap plus dou phi by dou y j cap plus dou phi by dou z k cap. So that about the gradient function. Let me replace the partial derivatives. What is the dou phi by dou x?
X square minus 3
Very good.
YZ.
3x square minus 3yz. Very good. Similarly, 3y square minus 3xz. And lastly, 3z square minus 3xy. So these are the values of the vector f bar, or that about the components of vector f bar. Now we got a vector f bar because vector f bar is not given directly, so we should calculate by a gradient. And now we can move to the remaining part. Our aim is to get a divergence of f bar and then curl f bar. So let me calculate divergence of f bar. What is the formula? Divergence of f bar is a del dot f bar. This is the notation, and dot product gives us a scalar quantity which is a dou f1 by dou x plus dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z. So that is just, yes. So this is just a partial derivatives we require now. So here we have f1i plus f2j plus f3k. So what is the dou f1 by dou x? What is the derivative of this? Is f1i. So value of f1 is here.
6x.
Yes, very good. That's a 6x. Similarly, we have 6y and 6z as dou f2 by dou y and dou f3 by dou z. And that is the end of the first part of a question. We got here divergence of f bar. Divergence of f bar. And the second part of the question is curl f bar. We'll start that first. If you have any doubt here, you can ask. So given a vector f bar, we can easily calculate this divergence and curl by the definition only. We have to start with the formula and do a mathematical calculation only. Are you finished?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
done.
sir.
Okay, so if you completed that, let I do the second part, which is a curl f bar. So we say now curl f bar, curl of vector f bar is a determinant. First row is always the unit vectors that I, j, k for cross product, the curl f bar here. Second row is a components of del vector, that is del cross f bar. So del vector have the component dou by dou x, dou by dou y, and dou by dou z. Third row are the components of vector f bar. Now if you recall the vector f bar here, f1 is 3x square minus 3yz, 3y square minus 3xz, and here is a 3z square minus 3xy. So that about vector f bar. This is f1, f2 and f3. Now just we have to expand this determinant. So I cap will be as it is. Now let me take the expansion along first row. So I cap into its minor. Minor is this determinant we have to evaluate. So dou y of this function or derivative of f3 with y. Yes, what is that derivative?
So minus 3x
Very good. And derivative of f2 with?
minus 3x.
Okay, so
Plus
minus
3x.
minus plus.
Plus
Okay.
3x.
So in the same way, if you calculate all these derivatives right now, so derivative of f3 with x, here you get minus 3y and you got plus
0 आएगा
3.
overall.
Yes, correct. Overall, it comes to 0 right now. So it is a minus 3z plus 3z, and we observe it is actually 0i plus 0j plus 0k. So we are getting 0 bar. This gives us curl f bar, that is a del cross f bar. We got as the answer as a 0 vector. That is the answer. Right now, each of these components got cancelled, and because of that, we get 0i, 0j, 0k, and that's a curl f bar is a 0 vector. So in this case, whatever that vector f bar that we have is a irrotational vector. That is not need to write it here because it is not asked. Is the vector f bar is irrotational? That is not the question. So we finish with the answer curl f bar is a 0 vector. That's one. If any doubt, yes, you can ask.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt. Can we move to the next question then if you completed
Yes.
it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I hope all of you written it. Okay. If not, yes, recorded session is there, so you can go through it. Question number 2. Question number 2 is find the directional derivative of the divergence of f at a point 2 and 2 in the direction outer normal to the sphere. Remember, this question is asked in something in 2009 or 10. Okay, in last 10 years this question is not asked in the exam, but I taken it reason is just you should know if the complicated questions comes, you should go step by step. You should break the question into the part. First of all, when you read a complete question here up to this much, can you tell me the step number 1 where we should start? Where we should start? Tell me. Step number 1. So you should break the question into the parts. The first part is, yes,
Divergence of
yes, very
f
good.
at
Divergence of
point
f.
2 and 2.
Very good. So the step number 1, we should calculate this divergence of f. Actually, it is not f, it is f bar. Okay, even though by mistake it is remained in the question, you should know the IJKs are present in the RHS. It is a vector function. So step 1, divergence of f bar, divergence of f bar is equal to del dot f bar is equal to, it is a dou f1 by dou x plus dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z. This is the formula for divergence of f bar. And now if you take dou f1 by dou x, derivative of f1 with respect to x, yes, it is coming as a y only. Derivative of f2, this f2 with y, derivative of f2 with y is a minus 2xy. This is a dou f2 by dou y. And dou f3 by dou z is a 2z. Now, yes, tell me the second step now. Can you read a question and you can decide the step 2, what we should calculate now? Step 1, we calculate divergence of f bar. Step 2, we should compute. Yes. From the question, it is clear we should compute now directional derivative of divergence of f bar. This sentence will complete. Therefore, directional derivative of divergence of f bar. Now we know that this directional derivative is like a gradient of this function. We have to take it. So we'll give some notation to this function. Let me denote this function by a notation phi. Okay, we are assuming that as a phi. Is a del phi then. Okay, what is a del phi? Del phi is a directional derivative of phi, and that phi is nothing but divergence of f bar is there. Divergence of f bar we are denoting by phi notation. So del phi indirectly become directional derivative of divergence of f bar, and that become a dou phi by dou x I plus dou phi by dou y j plus dou phi by dou z k. Now can you tell me the derivatives? What is the dou phi by dou x? What's the partial derivative of phi with
Minus
x?
2y.
Minus 2y. Dou phi by dou y.
1 minus 2x.
Very good. And dou phi by dou z.
2.
Yes, nice, correct. So we completed two parts. Remember the first part we calculate divergence of f bar. Part 2 we calculate directional derivative of divergence of f bar. Now let me move to the third part. So third part says we want at a point 212. So we'll say in the third part at a point 212. At point 212. So we got this del phi vector or directional derivative of divergence of f bar at a 212. We get as, so we just replace these coordinates for x, y, z there. So it will come minus 2i cap minus 3j cap and plus 2k cap. So right now we finish this part of the question. We completed directional derivative of the divergence of f bar at a point 212. Now the last part we left is this one. This part we left now. We want the directional derivative in the direction outer normal to the sphere. So we want outer normal to the sphere. That is the next step. How to get a normal vector to the sphere? Tell me. How to find the normal vector to this sphere? Yes. Yes, anyone? What is a normal vector to the surface?
0.
Tangent.
No, it's not tangent. It is not zero. Normal vector to the surface, how to compute?
The cross product.
Not cross product. We already learned three parallel words in the previous article which represent the same thing. Yes.
So we have to calculate the gradient.
Very good. That gradient is itself a normal vector to the sphere. Already we learned gradient, normal vector and directional derivative. All three are the parallel words. So here, let me assume that phi 1, now I will take phi 1 as a surface of the sphere. So x square plus y square plus z square equal to 9. And we want normal vector to this sphere. Therefore, normal vector is del phi 1. Del phi 1 is a normal to the surface phi 1. What is a del phi 1 then? It is a dou phi 1 by dou xi. So this is a 2xi. Dou phi 1 by dou y. So that is a 2yj. And dou phi 1 by dou z, that is a 2zk. So this is a normal vector to the sphere at any point xyz. Is it we are given in the question particular point? Particular point is not given. It is just given find this directional derivative along normal to the sphere only. If it is written at 003 or at 300, then we replace that point here. So right now we cannot replace, just keep as it is. So what is the last step left then? What is the last step that we have to do it? See, we got the directional derivative of divergence of f at this point and we get a normal vector also. Now only we want this vector along the other. So what we should do? What we should do the last step so that we get a final answer. Yes, anyone? Just we have to take a projection of this vector along the other. Na? When we find a component of one vector along the other, we get that.
The x is minus 1.
Pardon?
X minus.
Okay, del phi dot del phi 1.
Sir, can you explain this step once again, sir?
Which step?
Sir, how to find normal,
Del phi
normal to
1.
the surface, sir?
The gradient it is itself a normal. Now, what is the del phi 1 formula? Del phi 1 is a dou phi 1 by dou x. Take a partial derivative of phi 1 with x. What is that? It is a 2x.
Okay,
Na?
sir. Got it, sir. Got it, sir.
So it is just del phi 1 we calculated, gradient. Now, and last is a projection here. The projection of a divergence of f bar, directional derivative of divergence of f bar along del phi 1. So del phi, this del phi dot del phi 1 divided by magnitude of del phi 1. Now we are taking a dot product. So when we take a dot product is a1 b1. So minus 2 into 2x is a minus 4x. Minus 3 into 2y minus 6y. And lastly 2 into 2z, that is a 4z, divided by square root of the magnitude of a del phi 1. Here is a del phi 1. So magnitude of del phi 1 is a 4x square plus 4y square plus 4z square. That's one. Yes, one small step is left. Anyone? What should be done to get the required answer? The required answer is here.
Sir, taking 2 common.
Yes, 2 is common, gets cancelled. Good. That is one thing. Next.
सर 9 बन जाएगा वहाँ पे.
Yes, correct.
So yes, sir.
This become x square plus y square plus z square. But
Equals to 9.
This point is on del phi 1. That is phi 1 point. So on surface phi 1, x square plus y square plus z square is 9. So this bracketed quantity, actually I will write it the next step somewhere here. So numerator remain like this only. Okay, as it is. In the denominator, square root of, we can write it 4 common. 4 is common in bracket x square plus y square plus z square, and that is a 9. You can replace it by 9. So it is root 36. Root 36 becomes 6, and when you simplify, you get this as answer. That is the end of the question. So here we get a general component. Okay, we don't know in which particular direction we want. So that direction is just normal to the surface, but we are not given a particular point on the surface of the sphere. So because of that, the answer comes in xyz. By chance, we are given, suppose, normal to the surface at the point 3, 0, 0. What we can do, we replace here xyz by 3, 0, 0, and we get just 6i vector. And then we take projection of that del phi along 6i, and we get the particular answer only. Okay. So yes, it is a little difficult question, but if you break into the parts, you can do it correctly. Just you go step by step.